Hi guys, today we are reviewing the Swatch Musical Watch. In the review we'll go through the style, features as well as dimensions. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, as is customary with a lot of the Swatch watches, this comes in a long plastic case. So you get your watch on a plastic case. Unfortunately, it doesn't show a model number anywhere on this, so this is just classed as a musical. If we open it up, this watch has quite a large instruction book with it. It's sort of a sheet to tell you how to use it, because there's quite a few instructions to it actually. And on the back of the case it tells us it's a musical watch. As you can see, as with most Swatch watches, it's a fully plastic watch. So it's a clear plastic case. You have a silver stroke chrome crown, and then you have a plastic stroke silicon strap. Now this has a pattern which matches from the face, so you can see the pattern or script going from the face goes into the strap, which is normal for most Swatch watches. Again, it sort of normally continues over. You have two retainers on the watch. They tell you that it's a Swatch and that it's a musical model. You've got a clear buckle. The buckle again, also you can just about see in there, it tells us that it's a Swatch, and the other side is just a plain side to the strap. You've got the normal 3-position pin for the back of the watch where the strap meets. The difference on the back of this Swatch compared to normal Swatches is they've all got the same battery compartment. There's a little screw-in battery compartment because the actual watch case doesn't come apart. It's a moulded one piece. But this one's slightly bigger than normal because you've got the element here, which is for the musical side of it, which we'll get to in a minute. As with all of these Swatch watches, it is water resistant, so it's sort of splash and stroke rain proof as such. You've got quite a few adjustment points as well. It's a very thin strap. The other side of it is just silver. So if we come to the face of the watch, you've got the plastic domed glass as such for the face of the watch, covering the face, and then you've got this face with the pattern on. Now this face has got this beautiful iridescent finish to it. At the bottom it says it's Swatch, made in Switzerland. Down below that it's got the copyright saying Swatch and the fact that it was made in 1996. You've got two hands, no second hand on this watch. You've just got the black hands for the hour and the minutes. But this watch is very unique and is very, very clever. As we've already said, this watch is a Swatch musical watch, and that for its time was a very, very clever watch indeed. This watch has got a musical alarm built into it, but as you can see, unlike most other alarm watches, there's no other buttons. There's only one crown. Now this crown is a multi-function crown, so you pull it out to set the time, pull it out and you can set the normal time. You can push it in, hold it in for 5 seconds, and it will show you what the alarm is set to. Then you quickly pull it out within 5 seconds, and you can then set the alarm time, push it back in and it goes back to the normal time. To check if the alarm's on or off, you can actually got this on the face. You can see on the face it says on, off. If you press the button quickly, it tells you if the alarm's on or off. At the moment it's showing us it's off. The alarm's set there, and then it returns to normal. So it's a brilliant way it moves around. It's excellent. So if you want to check what the alarm does and how the alarm sounds, if you just press and hold the button for 2 seconds. Now the sound mainly comes from the rear of the watch. There you go. It's just fantastic the way this watch has been designed. Everything included just on one button. As I said, you do need the instruction book, otherwise you'd never work out how to use it. The case of having to press the button in for a few seconds for one feature, more seconds for a different feature, pulling it within a certain time. So it's, I wouldn't say it's complicated because it's quite easy when you get the hang of it. It's just very, very unique and very clever for the way that it works. If we come to the sizes of this watch, the face is 30mm, the case is 34mm. If you include the crown, that makes it 36mm. So remember, I said this is a 90s watch, 80s and 90s, that was a man's size, so 36mm for your average man's watch, 34, 36, something like that. So it is classed as a men's watch, although today in modern terms it'd probably be quite small because most men's watches are between 40 and 45mm. The strap is 16mm across. The thickness is not too deep. Again, with most swatches, it's actually deeper than most normal swatches because of this extra bit on the back. So because of this extra bit, it actually makes this one 11mm deep. Most swatch models are normally about 9mm, but then they don't have this extra on them. But weight wise, as with a lot of the Swatch watches, it's all plastic, very, very lightweight. It weighs 20 grams in total. So it's a very, very lightweight, but a very stylish watch. And if you're a collector, you've got to remember that Swatch make hundreds of thousands of different design watches. All of these style watches are always the same size. They do bigger versions for the newer watches, but these watches are just fantastic. There's so many different designs and styles. The Musicall watches, there's loads and loads of them. I bought this one specifically because of the iridescent face. The fact that it just got that beautiful colour in it, as you can see. But yeah, brilliant watches, fantastic watches. So guys, thank you very much for watching. If you like the review, please hit the like button down below. If you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe and the bell to be notified when I upload more watches. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.